Hi, Kids Clubbers. Welcome to Story Time. As you know, our theme at Kids Club this evening is Down on the Farm Week. Ooh, down on the farm. So, what better place to have story time than down on the farm? Hey, Kids Clubbers, look around. We're on a farm. There are beautiful fields, lots of grass, trees, and those animals just up the hill a bit here, they're sheeps, real life sheeps on this real life farm. So, story time tonight, down on the farm. I looked in the Bible for a story about a farm. Yeah, there's a few. I've chosen one in particular that is really, really good. It's about a guy who got a job on a pig farm. Got a job on a pig farm. I don't know whether you Kids Clubbers would want a job on a pig farm. So what I've called story time tonight is a job on a pig farm. Okay, makes sense, doesn't it? So, this is a story that Jesus told. It's about a dad. He has two sons, and these sons they're either older teenagers or they're young adults, maybe in their 20s, possibly even 30, right? One day, the younger son, who's a bit of a selfish guy, he goes up to his dad. He says, "Dad, I know that when you die, I'm going to get a lot of your money and property, but actually, Dad, I'd be really quite keen to have that now. Is that all right?" Now, I don't know how the dad felt about that, but the dad said yes. Now, that is the moment this younger son had been waiting for. Suddenly, he was rich, loads of money, he could do what he wanted, go where he wanted, and he did. So he got his money together, he went to a different country, long way away, and he started spending money on himself. He had such a great time, sort of. He really lived it up. The story that Jesus told, Jesus said he did lots of wild living, and he spent loads and loads of money, and gradually his money began to run out. Yeah? One day, looked in his pocket, no money left. He was skinned. What's he going to do? But Kids Clubbers, it wasn't just the problem of no finance. There was another problem. The country where he was living, that was hit by a terrible famine. So no longer did he have any money, but he didn't have any food either. So he's in big trouble. Yeah, no job, no money. He lost all his money from his dad's inheritance. What is he going to do? He manages to get a job on a pig farm. That's why it's called Job on a Pig Farm. And this is like one of the lowest, dirtiest jobs he could possibly have got. He had to be in the fields feeding all the pigs. Not nice, like fluffy sheep like them up the hill, right? But dirty, smelly pigs. And that was his job. He was so hungry because he had no money, he had no food. He was just desperate. He wanted to eat the pig food. Kids Clubbers, imagine that. That's gross, isn't it? Yuck, eating pig food. So, in the end, there's the turning point in the story. And it says he came to his senses. You know what he did, Kids Clubbers? He started to think about home again. He started to think about his dad and his family and what life used to be like when he was the youngest son at home. He made a really important decision, Kids Clubbers. He decided he was going to start on the long journey home. All right? He was going to head back home. And he worked out what he was going to say to his dad. When he got there, he planned that he would say, "Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry. I've really messed up. I've sinned against you. I've sinned against God. I've just been an idiot. I've just done so many bad choices and decisions. I've wasted it all. I don't even deserve to be called your son anymore. Please let me back. Please let me back. I'll just be like one of your workers, just the same as not your son anymore, but I'll just be happy to be a worker." So that's what he did. He headed home. Now, when he was still quite a long way away, the dad saw him and he recognized, it can't be. It is. It's my younger son. He's come back. Now, Kids Clubbers, I'm going to give you two different endings to this story. You've got to guess which one is the right ending. Here's ending number one, right? The dad sees him, and when he saw him, he started to get really angry. And when the son got nearer, the dad yelled out, "Hey, what do you think you're doing? Don't you dare show your face round here again. You took all my money. You wasted my money. It's your stupid fault that your skin and you haven't got any food. You're starving hungry. That's your fault. No sympathy from me. You're not welcome. Clear off." And so the younger son turned round, heartbroken. What's he going to do? No answer. Nowhere to go. No money, no food. That's ending number one. Here's ending number two, different sort of ending. Is this the right ending in the story that Jesus told? When the dad sees his son, he starts to not feel angry, but his heart goes out to his son. And he feels really, really sorry for him. And he starts running towards him. And he gets closer and closer. When he gets to his son, he throws his arms around him and he hugs him and he kisses him. He's so excited. His son is home. And the son comes out with his little bit of prepared speech. He says, "Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry. I really miss. Just have me as one of your workers." But the dad says, "Forget that." He says, "Forget that." He says, "Right, quick, get him some new clothes. Get him a special coat. Get him new shoes. Get him a really special ring. Let's have a party. Let's have a feast." The younger son can't believe it. Now, which is the right ending, Kids Clubbers? Was it ending number one or was it ending number two? I'm going to tell you the answer. I'm very pleased to say it was ending number two. That's the story, Kids Clubbers. Now, can we learn anything from that story? Oh, yes, we can. Let me tell you about that story. Story that Jesus told. The dad is like God. The younger son, he's a bit like us and how we can be like sometimes, like you and like me. We can do selfish things. We can do stupid things, make bad choices, do wrong things we know we shouldn't do, but we do them anyway. Okay? Now, Kids Clubbers, if you and I, if we turn to God after we've done something that we know was wrong and stupid and foolish, you'd never done it, it was bad, it was wrong, you know what? God welcomes us and accepts us with the same love that that dad showed his younger son. Isn't that amazing? So that is such good news, Kids Clubbers. What a dad. What a dad in the story. Absolutely perfect. You know what, Kids Clubbers? That younger son, you know what he deserved? He deserved nothing. He deserved punishment, actually. He deserved a big telling off. He probably deserved to be grounded for about 3 years. But what did he get from his dad? Did he get the telling off? No. Did he get the punishment? No. I'll tell you what he got. He got hugs and kisses and presents and a feast and a party. Kids Clubbers, this tells us a lot what God is like. We are sometimes like that selfish son. You know, we do crazy things, stupid things. When we turn back to God and we give him an honest, sorry, shouldn't have done that, I messed up. His welcome to us is like that dad. Outstretched arms, love, forgiveness, mercy. And that is what God is like. He's the perfect Father. He is fantastic and full of wonderful love. That's why our Bible bit tonight is what incredible love God has freely given us. What incredible love God has freely given us. That's what we get from God when we turn to him. Love, acceptance, welcome. Terrific. Thank you, Kids Clubbers. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from all the sheeps up there, just up the field. Thank you for listening.